by James Williams on the far side. It's going to go against Boston, a loose ball foul.
The two-pronged attack on the offensive glass. Andrew Wiggins, 42 offensive rebounds in the playoffs. That athleticism between he and Looney, they're putting all kinds of pressure on the Celtics to be fundamentally sound and check out.
Tough call there.
I gave it to Robert Williams over the back his first. And they're over the limit. Have we said that in Game 1 of the NBA Finals?
We hadn't said it in the first half.
Wiggins at the line. First to two is good. The Warriors chant going on here at sold-out Chase Center. Sold out for the 428th straight game. Not the center, but Warriors sellouts dating back to the Oracle in Oakland.
I'm not liking Boston's chances right now tonight, Kesty, but I got to say, both of these teams have made a living coming from behind double-digit deficits all throughout the playoffs. They fall behind, you think it's over, you turn around about 15 minutes later and they're back ahead.
Two Wiggins free throws builds a 15-point lead, the biggest for the Warriors here in King. He'll give it to Jaylen Brown with a head to the left hand. Hops back for a topside three, missed it. Rebound, Grant Williams. He'll give it to Jaylen Brown with a head of steam. Right into Steph Curry. Passes outside to a wide open Tatum for three. Can't get it off the mark. Rebound Poole. Poole had it taken away by Tatum. 2-on-1 gives to Jaylen Brown. Puts it up and in through contact.
Get bailed out there. 3 for 14 for Jason Tatum. He's had these clunkers before.
87-74. Celtics still down 13. 1 to the third. To go in white so
Draymond, he made
13 over the limit.
Living on the free throw line.
Well, we had mentioned early in the game that free throws were hard to come by. Golden State has 33 points here in this third quarter thus far. They were 1 for 3 at the line at halftime, and they're now 10 of 12. So 9 for 9 at the free throw line here in this third quarter as Andre Iguodala will get a big hand coming in for Steph Curry.
I didn't even know whether we were going to see Iggy, DB. I'm surprised. And Steve put him in the first. He's got him back in again, and he has not shown very much rust.
I know, and I think what you want is to make sure he gets some runs so as this series marches later, he's prepared and he's up to speed.
2 Jordan Poole free throws. Warriors lead back to 13. Half a minute to go in the third. Jaylen Brown, head of steam, middle of the lane, stops, pops, no, but Robert Williams right at the cup rises and flushes.
That's as good as he's looked. Off his feet very quickly. At his best, that vertical threat.
He took advantage of Draymond Green on that play. Draymond went to help on the penetration. Robert Williams just punished him on the boards.
6 for Williams, 15 seconds to go in the quarter, about a second differential on the shot clock with an 89-78 Warrior lead. Here's Poole at the top, pass to Iggy. Iguodala's going to try a three, and he's going to make it right in front of the Golden State bench. 5 seconds to go in the third. Derek White negotiates his way in and draws a foul as Klay Thompson tried to knock the ball loose with 1.6 seconds to go in the third. Golden State up 14.
How does a guy not play for extended stretches and step into game 1 of the finals? Good interior screening by Draymond Green and Otto Porter to get a clean look. But that's just ridiculous.
He's got a flare. It's his first triple of the entire postseason.
I've seen him all through the Western Conference Finals. I'm watching him shoot pregame, and he's out there breaking his sweat and shooting well. In the meantime, I'm thinking, good for him. He's being a good pro, but I don't see him even being a factor. Here he is. It's funny. Steve Kerr did the exact same thing along with Danny Ferry. It hurts me to say this. When they were playing for Greg Popovich, they'd go days, weeks sometimes without being, but they worked every day before practice, after practice, before games, and when Pop would throw them in, they'd make a shot.
It's called being a pro.
Exactly right.
2 free throws for Derek White. Golden State lead is at 12. 1 second to go. A 3-quarter court heave from Poole is no good. 3 quarters in the books. Here in game 1 of the NBA Finals, the Warriors outscoring Boston 38-24 in the third quarter. And at the end of 3, Golden State 92, Boston 80. This is the NBA Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app presented by Indeed.
With YouTube TV, watch live TV like cable. You can get started in minutes and watch the NBA Finals live on ABC. And without long-term contracts or hidden fees, YouTube TV lets you stay up to date with real-time stats and highlights of your favorite teams. YouTube TV. Everything live TV should be. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Switching and saving with Geico is easy, so you're free to ponder life's big questions. Like if a person can get discombobulated, does that mean the rest of the time they're just like combobulated? Are we humans always in a state of combobulation? Until, of course, something dramatic happens and we are discombobulated for a while. Then we go back to being combobulated. Yeah, that's probably how that works. Switch and save with Geico. It's easier than you think.
This is Bart and Hahn.
What's the difference between Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, let that marinate.
No.
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 I don't know where to begin.
No. What do you mean? Points, defense, they're both two-way players. Timmy got one more.
I'll give you the first thing that's different. I would spend money to watch Kobe Bryant play.
That doesn't mean he's better.
I am not drawn to the building to watch Tim Duncan
that
play.
That doesn't mean he's better. You can't just kick Tim out because you don't like playing cards.
Bart and Hahn. Weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN Plus. The Hoop Collective Podcast.
I think there would be some teams that would consider, boy, can we go get Quinn Snyder? And maybe a job would come open that's not even open.
The Hoop Collective Podcast. Listen on the ESPN app or wherever you listen to podcasts. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
I don't wear shoes when I'm in. I don't wear shoes really when I'm in LA unless I go to dinner.
You got the shorts on.
And even when I go to dinner, I mean, depending on where I go, I may put on shoes. But other than that, for the most part,
up to Nobu in the Jesus sandals?
for sure, 100%. T-shirt and shorts. Man, I'm not dressing up for nothing. When I dress up, people be like, "We going to a wedding?" I'm like, "Cause that's just me, man."
GJ and Max, followed by Greedy. Mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.